Hey guys, what's up? It's a Looney TNT. So I'm a World of Warcraft channel, and that's primarily what I do. But until the ninth, I have some downtime. The ninth is going to go right back to everything World of Warcraft. But I really wanted to talk about this. Niantic actually took down Pokevision. If you didn't know what Pokevision was a site that you could actually go and you can track your area and actually see where the Pokemon were in your area. They shut them down because they said it was ruining the experience. I am very upset with this decision. I've actually played Pokemon Go a lot and have been frustrated with seeing rare Pokemon on the tracker, and the tracker does not do anything. It does not work. They completely eliminated the three-step glitch by just taking it away. On your nearby tracker, if you go with a group of friends, everybody's tracker is different. When you look at your tracker, you look at someone else's tracker, it's all just completely different. So by having a site like Pokevision, it helps out Pokemon Go for their screw up, because that's completely what it was. Their tracker was a complete and utter just mess. That's what it was. The beta version was so good. I don't know why they took away the beta version. The beta version was a tracker that showed the meters on how close the Pokemon was. So when you're walking, it will say, 9 meters, 8 meters, or 9 meters, 10 meters. So you can see how far away you're getting from the Pokemon. They claimed it was too easy to find Pokemon, so they took that feature away. That feature was the best feature of all of them. So by shutting them down, it shows just complete and utter, lack of care. They're making so much money right now. They can put in a proper system for the nearby Pokemon to actually be able to be caught. As you can see on this picture here, there's a Blastoise, and the problem with that Blastoise is it's the second closest one nearby, which is absolutely not true. When you go to Pokevision or you go to any tracking website, it will actually show where the Pokemon is, and sometimes those 3 steps or no steps now, they were completely way off the charts. They were like 5 minutes away. Not even by you, they were like 5 minutes away. So the nearby system is a tease. I don't even like to click the nearby system because it's horrible. Now here's my other thing that really irritates me, and the thing that I liked about Pokevision. Now, I never used Pokevision, but I knew what it was, and I knew what people are doing, and it didn't irritate me at all. The thing that I see is there are a lot of people that, physically can't move around as much. So what they need to do is they need to take out the most that they can, right? Some people can't be walking around for hours on end. It's the way it is, especially on a hot day. Some people can only get out for maybe 10 minutes before they're exhausted and they have to go back in. But the fact is they went out for those 10 minutes. That's what matters. That's what Pokemon Go was supposed to want, right? It wanted people out there. Now, when they see this rare Pokemon and they're like, oh, it's out there, let's go. And they get out their house and they go and they get out the car, or they stay in the car, they catch it, they celebrate, awesome. It's a great feeling. Who cares? Why would you shut down a site like that? I don't agree with it. And, here's the thing. If the tracking system worked, I 100% understand where you're coming from. 100%. Because there are people that only use the tracker and they're catching the rare Pokemon. And it's people like me that don't use the tracker. I'm like, I'm walking for hours and, I find Pidgeys and Pidgeys and Pidgeys and Pidgeys, and that's all I find. And these guys are finding, the starters and, the Charizards and, all the evolutions by spending less time. So I do understand that. But the problem is this tracking system is horrible. It just does not work. There's so much that they need to be fixed in this game. It's ridiculous. Even the Eevee evolution Easter egg doesn't work properly. I've seen so many Sparkies that were Vaporeons. You know what I mean? It does not work. You have to close your app down, make sure it comes back up. So there's so much stuff that is not working on the game. But that said, it still is very, very new, and the reason it is just getting demolished by everything, you can kind of look at the textures and stuff, they're not as defined. The gems aren't as detailed anymore with the new update, just because they got flooded. They got so many people coming on. But that is not an excuse, because they are making so much money to be able to do everything they need to do. Hire some people. Get something done. Get your tracking system to work. You can get a tracking system to work. Very easy. Go do it. Go do it. So this is just frustrating for me. I hate to see such a helpful website that is very helpful for people to completely get tore down like this. But it is what it is, right? There's nothing we can do about it. We can cry and complain. But overall, if you really think about it, it's probably the best for the game, due to the fact that, you do have these players that are capable of getting out there walking, catching all these rare Pokemon, and just pretty much just driving around in the cars, which makes it more dangerous, and catching these Pokemon. So overall, it's probably the best thing to do. They shouldn't allow maybe third-party websites to have a tracking system like this. But that said, get your stuff together. Fix your tracking system and it will not be used. 100%. If the tracking system worked, more than half, if not 75% of players would say, I'm not even using that, because, it's more frustrating than anything having to go onto a different site when you can just look and say, oh, this is nearby. Here we go. Let's go catch it. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, my little rant about it. But there was good and there was bad. I always want to look at the good and the bad. I understand where they're coming from, but I think they just did it in the wrong way. Hey, let's shut down the site and let's fix the 3-step tracking system by completely taking the tracking system away. Not right. All right, guys. If you're one of my World of Warcraft subscribers, we'll be back to World of Warcraft videos in the next week. Demon Hunters are coming out. The invasion is coming. I can't wait. There's going to be videos probably every day because it's going down. And, Pokemon Go will have to go on the back burner. It will only be played when I'm walking around getting stuff done at Walmart or whatever until I get bored of Legion. So, Legion's going down. Ready. All right, guys. And like always, like, favorite, subscribe. If you guys are not a World of Warcraft fan, I suggest you guys go try it out. An amazing game. Way more addicting than Pokemon Go. Trust me. And that's about it. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon.